Am I live now? Can you see me? Hear me? I'll try to fix this later. I don't know how this is gonna work out, and if you can hear me, maybe I need to put my microphone in. Can you hear me? Okay. I'm gonna keep going. I just want to set up, make sure everything's good before anybody get here. Sweet. Can you still hear me? I put my microphone in there. I don't know if it is picking up any sound, or did I completely take the sound out? Should have tested it first. Can I hear myself on here? Can I hear myself on here? Oh, okay. Can I hear myself on here? Sounds good. Thank you, Kim. So I plan on doing a quick story time, and then after that story time, we'll do Q&A or talking, chit chatting. I do have a few different, well, a story to tell, uh, and ask y'all opinion about a live stream series. I got a couple crazy things. Yeah, the ideal I'm thinking is doing a continuous story. I got one story from my life that's like, hey, Kamara Juice. Um, I was saying I have an idea to do a live stream series of story times. Um, and one of the stories that I have is about probably the craziest woman I ever met in my life. And it's like for real drama. So I'm trying to see if that's something people want to see every Tuesday night because there's some crazy stuff. We'll wait until a couple. Thank you. We'll wait until a couple people get in here, and I'll start the story time. And then after that story time, we can do some chat and stuff, Q&A, whatnot. If y'all hear noise, that's my sister in the back. You want the tea? Oh, it's crazy. As I was going through it in like real life, I was like, this should be a movie. This should absolutely 100% be a movie. And everybody that was involved in it felt like it should be a movie. It's one of the craziest things that ever happened to me. Like you can't believe it's real. Um, hold on, let me try to fix this light. That's definitely not gonna work. I got the tea. It's a crazy story. Well, we've been on here for 5 minutes of me talking about nothing yet. We'll see if we can get some more people. If not, we're just gonna rock with y'all too. No, no. The funny thing is she's from Florida, where they say all the craziest people come from. She's from Florida. I think that's where she was born, or at least where she was raised. And let me make this very clear. There was no. It's not a dating situation. Somebody I work with. Uh, Crazy. That's a good point. But yeah, it was a work situation. But the way the industry we was in, it was really pretty much family like. Um, so it was it was a unique situation. Yeah, a lot of people. I do not like Mississippi at all. I've been there a few times. I do not like Mississippi. It's a strange place. Strange place. It feels weird there. Give me 2 seconds. So I'm thinking that so tonight I'm just gonna test out this live stream and see if it works really good. And if so, I'll start the real life drama next week where you guys can get it. What's strange about it? It seemed weird. Like when I went there, it was a when I went there, it was like a cloud of gnats or bugs or something. Like they have a crazy. Yeah, I'm on live. I mean, I'm on my laptop, but they have a crazy amount of bugs to the point where they have trucks that just come through and spray the entire city. And I was there, and it was like a cloud of gnats or bugs or whatever, mosquitoes, and it just a cloud of them. And then they on the opposite side of the street, they was coming and spraying the entire street down, and it was just disgusting. But the whole city feels like that. It feels like dark and dusty. Well, not city, I guess. State, the whole state. Hey, Deanna, thank you. See, Deanna, Curls and Pearls, and come on, all of y'all are the reason why I'm doing this. By the way, so thank y'all. Thank y'all for making me do this and for showing up since I'm doing it. I guess I'll tell y'all this story time that happened. Uh, so I've been trying to figure out what story I was gonna tell. So many funny stories in my life that happened that'll be great content. So I decided I would just do a story time today, but I couldn't pick out a specific story until today, where it happened today. So um, I was like, I might as well tell the freshest story on my mind. So um, when Kobe passed away last Sunday, I was I was hysterical. It really broke my heart, and so I cried out my last pair of contacts. Like literally, no more contacts. I had to revert to glasses, and glasses I hate them. They make me look strange, and I absolutely hate wearing glasses. So I had an eye appointment today, so I can get some new contacts. And as you can tell, I got some. Um, it was very sad and unexpected, but it um I went to go get some contacts today, and I went to Target Optical. This is where I got my contacts at a couple years ago. I went to Target Optical to get some contacts, and I go in there and I sit down. The guy was like, "Yeah, you can go ahead and sit down. And your appointment's at 3:30, but you can go." It was 3 o'clock. He was like, "You can go ahead and sit down." So I sit down, and I'm the. Anytime you're in a hospital, optical place, dentist place, me personally, I'm always trying to figure out who the doctor is. Like, I don't know why I'm trying to size them up, see if they look legitimate, see if they look professional. before I let them do anything, look at me, see me, anything. I want to make sure this person is legit. So I'm watching everybody that's in the back. And I see this girl, she looks like she was about 12. Hey, Silky Sacks. I see this girl who looks like she about 12 or 13 years old walking around. And I was like, oh, the whole person be the doc. Yeah, yeah, right. So that's what I was looking for. I was looking for the old qualified looking person in a lab coat or something. So everybody walking around back there, and this young girl comes from the back. I'm like, man, she looks super young. Like she looks like she's about 13 years old. I was like, holy crap. Hey, Miss Chrissy. And I was like, holy crap, yo, this girl looks like she's about 13 years old. I don't I don't she must be one of the customers. So I was like, all right, cool. Where's the doctor at? There's more people walking around back there. None of them look like doctors. Then another lady comes from the back. She's really small. And I was like, well, she looks older, maybe. But she's really tiny. And I'm a big guy. I'm 6'5". But I'm like, man, she looks really small. Maybe she's a customer. She's just wearing normal street clothes. So it's this little looking girl. And so I'm like, well, thank you for joining us, Miss Chrissy. I'm gonna tell this story. Hopefully, y'all enjoy this. Um, so I'm like, man, this girl, this you got this little girl, and then this lady who's little. And I'm like, where's the doctor? This bigger lady. She looks like she's in her 30s or 40s. She comes from the back. I was like, there we go. There's the doctor. There's the eye person, whatever they're called. I was like, there she goes. This lady comes from behind the counter with a big old suitcase and just walks out. I'm like, wait a minute. I thought she was the doctor. Where's she going? She just walks out, straight out the door. I was like, okay, guess she wasn't the doctor. Then the little lady comes from the back, and now she has on optometrist. There you go. The little lady comes from the back, and then she has on a lab coat. And I was like, all right, she must be the doctor. She looks a little older now that she has on the lab coat. I could take that. Um, So I'm sitting there, and this little girl is still back there. She's 12 or 13 years old. No joke. She really looks like she's still back there. And so I'm like, why is she back there? And I start thinking like, well, maybe that's her mom. Maybe she's walking around trying to give maybe she's walking around trying to give her daughter like some kind of help. She's trying to show her daughter what it looks like to be an optometrist, and she's just letting her daughter shadow her. I was like, that's cool. I can understand that. So she does that. I'm sitting here waiting, just waiting. About an hour goes by, and a little girl that was 13, 14 years old come around the corner with a lab folder. And she was like, Mr. Nolan? And I was like, all right. Now I'm like, she is a clearly she just shadowing her mom. I could tell now she's a kid. So we go back there to the back, and she's like, you can sit here at the first little station they put you at, where they show you the little house, and then the other machine where they spray the air in your eye. It was like, she was like, okay, we're gonna do this little glaucoma stuff. She was like, we're gonna do this test here where it sprays air into your eye, and this is to test your glaucoma and stuff. And I was like, and stuff. I'm like, she don't know what she's talking about. She just told me that this is for glaucoma and stuff. She couldn't even come up. She was like, this is for glaucoma and stuff. And I was like, oh God. All right, here we go. So she was like, put your put your chin on the little thing and then put your forehead up against the rest. And I was like, okay. So I put my chin up in the little thing, put my forehead there, and I can see the table is like super low. And I was like, oh, this not gonna go well. So she's like behind the table, she's trying to adjust it. She's like, this isn't working. I'm sorry, this isn't working. And then in my head, I'm like, she don't know how to work it. Anytime I don't know how to work something, I blame it on the equipment. I'm like, this isn't working. One clearly is the operator. She was like, this isn't working. I'm sorry. Hold on. Give me a second. So she like Yeah, yeah, right. So she's trying to figure out how to move the thing. She finally gets it to raise up, but it's still nowhere near my height level. So I'm in the thing still, just sitting there waiting like this. And she was like, "Okay, I got it to move." She's adjusted a little bit. Now she has the little air pressure thing. She's trying to line it up. And I kid y'all not, she yeah, we all hate that thing, right? So not only am I super nervous about them spraying water, I mean spraying this air in my eye, I'm also sitting here thinking like she gon' she finna mess this up like big time. She can't even adjust the table properly. There's no way she gonna be able to sprit some air in my eye. I was like, no way. So she my doctor's I mean my eye appointment today. So this little girl who looks like she's about 13 years old, she's trying to level up the spritz with my eye. And she's going back and forth and back and forth. And I was like, oh gosh, here we go. Here we go. And then she literally says this to me. And this is the last thing you want to hear at an eye appointment. This girl looks at me and says, "Where's your eyes at?" I was like, oh God. You don't know where my eyes is. I'm at an eye appointment and she asking me where's my eyes. And I'm like, oh God. And she was like, I'm sorry, I can't find your eyes. I'm out. And she leaves and was like, I'll be back. And she leaves and goes and talks to her mom. And her mom is like, okay, fine. I'll do it. I'll do it. Just tell him to sit there and tell him to wait. And I was like, thank God, because no way. She can't even find my eyes. There's no way. Right? So I'm like, she can't find this. All right, whatever, man. I don't whatever. So I'm sitting there patiently waiting. And I don't know. I heard Deanna earlier say that she has LASIK surgery. So maybe she understands this from before. Anytime I don't have my contacts in or my glasses in, all my other senses just drop drastically. I can't smell, I can't taste, I can't hear that well. So I'm like literally saying, no, she wasn't joking. She was dead serious. So so she I'm like, oh gosh, I gotta put my glasses back on. I can't even focus clearly. This girl can't find my eyes at an eye appointment. I can't focus clearly because I can't see. Now I can't see, I can't hear, I can't breathe, like nothing. So I'm putting my glasses back on. Um, so I put my glasses back on and her just sitting there waiting for her mom. And I'm sitting here thinking, like, I pray her mom is a little bit better than this. And so her mom comes out and she was like, did you take any kind of readings? And she was like, no, ma'am, I couldn't figure out anything. And her mom was like, okay, fine. Just go find the files, whatever. So she sends her daughter to go find the files. And then from that point on, obviously I know it's her daughter, but I'm thinking in my head, this lady is out of her freaking mind. Like her daughter can't even find somebody's eyes. I hope that's not her goal in life to become an optometrist. She need to be a vet or something. Like she can't do this job properly. And I'm all for showing a little favoritism to your daughter, teaching them how to do something. That's cool. I get that. I would 100% do it. But if she gonna work at an eye clinic, she should know where your eyes are for sure. Right. Thank you, Nana. Yeah, they are cheap. Nah, nah, my senses totally disappear. Oh, so I go through the rest of my appointment there, and the rest of the appointment went fairly okay. Now I can see much better. But I just thought that was the craziest situation like that happened to me today for sure. And you know, looking for a story time, I figured I'd bring that one to y'all because it was such a funny thing that happened, and I thought it was a weird situation that she did that. So, with that being said, how do y'all feel about showing your kid that kind of favoritism? Or like It's almost like a internship type of thing. Let me figure out how to do that. There you go. So it's almost like a internship, or I don't know what you would call it, but I'm all for it. We all entrepreneurs, and everybody in here got a YouTube channel. Y'all will put your kids on YouTube if they wanted to do it, if they want to experience it. But I think if your kid wanted to be a YouTuber, they should at least know how to open the app, right? 16 is more reasonable. 16 is definitely more reasonable for your kid to be at your job helping. That's fair. That's fair. How do you feel as a parent though? Would you bring your kid to work to help you out? I went to work with my parents when I was a kid. It wasn't fun. I didn't see no career in that. My mom worked at Wells Fargo Home Mortgage Center. And when I was suspended from school, which I was always suspended from school, I had to go there. That was more of a punishment than being suspended from school. It's sitting in a cubicle doing nothing, watching her walk. She didn't do no work. I just watched her walk from desk to desk to desk, telling stories, talking. Hey, girl, this my son. He was suspended from school, so I'm making him stay up here with me. That's how they acted, and I freaking hated it. They do that at the nail salon all the time. Yeah, like Chinese people, right? I think that's what Asians. Sorry, don't know what the politically correct term is. My hair. Oh, I cut my hair like um a month ago, maybe a month and a half ago. Um, but I haven't updated my picture on on YouTube because I like that picture a lot, and I wanted to stay consistent for a while. But I'm gonna change it soon. Right on the actual eye exam, and I think she gave her that particular task because she thought like, oh, it's simple enough. Just hit a little water. I mean, hit the little spritz, and it should be good. Yes, yes, I am married. I've been married for 5 years, and I live in Tuscaloosa, Alabama, right now. I started my YouTube channel in Dallas, Texas. My social 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 28. I'm 28. My wife is in the she's in the bedroom putting my son to sleep. We have a 6-month-old son. She stays at home and take care of him. Yes, I've been married for 5 years. I am young. I've been with my wife for 7. I don't oh, I do want to address that. So I don't put my family on social media at all because one, that's not my wife would prefer to be in the background. She doesn't want to be a part of any kind of I guess you could say limelight. She don't want to be a part of this type of stuff. And then I watched a lot of Casey Neistat, and he talked about just having his daughter on camera a lot. And then when she got older, it being a weird thing because people would recognize her. And so I try to um I try to remove that stuff. I don't think like my son's 6 months old, 6 months old, he don't have control over that. Um and he can't make the decision on whether or not he wants to be on camera or social media. So I don't post them on anything. And the same thing with my wife. She doesn't want to be on camera. She doesn't want to be on camera. She don't want to be on social media. I just got back on social media to promote this platform. So, and I do personally, like I think we all have this belief, but I think some years down the line, we could all be much bigger YouTube stars or influencers, And I don't want to have that kind of public light on a bunch of people that don't want to be a part of it. Yeah. So I try to keep that not necessarily private, but just away. I think I look like at certain celebrities and stuff that don't post their family, um, and I try to follow that model because you just keep your personal life public. I mean, keep your personal life private so that way people can't abuse it or misuse it. And if y'all see like a lot of YouTube couples break up over drama and stuff, there's no way I can't let that happen because this platform not worth my marriage. Congrats. So, um, so what do you guys think about if I do that? I was saying earlier that I wanted to do a weekly series of sorry, I keep hitting the table. A weekly series of story times, but we'll start with like this story. I would title it Real Life Drama or The Craziest Woman I Ever Met. This is somebody that affected my life big time. I won't say ruined it, but altered it, made drastically. But she ruined a lot of people's lives around us, and it's a wild story. And when it was occurring, a lot of my friends and I was talking about how it should be a story or a movie. And now that I have a platform, I could actually let this thing just weekly do a series on it. Hey Jesse, bro, what's up, man? So, what do you guys think? Oh, that's crazy. Yeah, Kim, get them out of here. What are you doing? Um, that happened in your live stream the other day, diamonds, curls, and pearls. That was crazy. You were so upset. It was like I just don't like being disrespected like that. Oh my god. Ugh, I'm so angry now. That's that's how she did it, Deanna. She said, I am so angry now. Oh, they saying some crazy stuff. That's what was happening, Miss Chrissy. So so y'all been on everybody been pumping out live streams lately. This is pretty cool. It's not too rough, but I guess I talk a lot. Um I wanna I guess we can do Q&A now. A lot of you guys asked me about my editing stuff. This is it's hard to type it out all the time, but I could kind of show that process a little bit. I can let me see. I don't know if y'all will be able to see on my phone here. So I edit everything on my yeah, I here's a weird thing. I'm writing a book. Um and it's going to be about trying to help people with their communication skills. But here's the thing I talked about in the intro of my book. I didn't start out like this. I was a I was a very introverted kid. That's kind of what happens when you get embarrassed publicly a few different times. When you get embarrassed as a kid, you kind of just keep to yourself. So I didn't do very good at talking to people at all. I did a great job of passing notes in class to girls, and that was my main source of communication is notes and phone calls. So I never had to do personal face-to-face interactions. And then social media came along. That made it even easier. Like social media was the best thing in the world if you wanted to completely destroy your social skills. And when that came along, I never had to talk to another female or guy in person ever again. And We used to do that, right? Remember the notes? You just slide it in between classes. But I I I don't know. I got embarrassed a few different times when I was a kid. One time I was a kid and this I was telling my friend like, man, that girl right there, she's really cute. I think she likes me. And my homeboy is like, oh, you think she's cute? I'll go tell her. And we was in the cafeteria, and he walks over there and was like, he was like, I'm gonna go tell her. I was like, no, 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 stop, man, stop. I was this chubby kid. I had glasses. My glasses was always broke, so I had to tape them up, not in the middle, but like on the sides. I had to tape them up with masking tape or clear tape. And so I was like, "No, man, please don't tell her, don't tell her." And he walks over there, and he was like, "Hey, my homeboy think you cute." And she was like, "Who?" And he was like, "Him right there." And she stands up and points to me. He points to me, and then she was like, he ugly." And the whole cafeteria laughed, and I was like, that was the most embarrassing moment of my young life. I was like in fifth grade, fourth or fifth grade. I was like, man, I'm never talking to people again, bro. I'm never. I was so embarrassed, bro. Like the whole cafeteria laughing at me. So at that point, I told myself, "Oh, dang, bro, y'all got some OGs in here in the marriage game." So now I was like, yeah, I'm good on talking to people. Um, but then I started working. I started working, and my first job, I washed dishes at the University of Alabama. Um, that wasn't nothing. I didn't have to talk to people. That was a great environment for not talking to people. And then I got my second job, and I started working at Target, and I was terrified of talking to people there. Like I literally would go out of my way to not talk to customers. But after a couple months, I got comfortable. I started understanding the job a lot better, and then I started developing my communication skills. I started developing my own sales tactics, and then I switched over to insurance, which is where I met the craziest woman I ever met in my life. I switched over to insurance, and in that insurance business, um, I really developed my communication skills along with on my own and reading books and different things. That's a whole nother story. But once I started developing my communication skills, that's kind of how I ended up here uh, on YouTube. Once I left insurance and stuff. That's funny, Miss Chrissy. Um, so I forgot what I was saying while I was saying that. Oh, my. So I guess I could do communication. I can do story times every single week and show you guys some of the different tell y'all some of the different stories that'll be in the book, but also some of the different stuff that happened in my crazy life. Like crazy. My wife think that it's crazy some of the stuff that I've been through or some of the stuff I've done. I've seen a lot of stuff and I've done a lot of things and I've lived a lot of places. Um just in the last 10 years I've lived in the last 10 years I lived in Alabama, North Carolina, Dallas twice, Arizona, Arkansas, and then back to Alabama. So I've been a lot around a lot of places. I gotta catch up on some of these comments. so so yeah, I started out like very introverted and I still am. I like for YouTube and for work and stuff, like I kind of flip the switch and then when I come home I talk to my wife a lot, but I just try to keep to myself. I don't really like talk and when I'm not, like if I'm out in public, I don't like talking to anybody. No, not a military family, just the I don't care if I live here. This ain't the place for me. Let's go somewhere else. Not and also honestly, a lot of it's been work related. I take any opportunity that comes to me. Oh yeah. So Silky Sax asked what program do I edit with? I was just about to show y'all that. So I use this program called KineMaster. I think that's how you pronounce it. I've heard other YouTubers pronounce it that way. I call it KineMaster. Um, but I literally edit every single video in this app. I don't know. Hold on. Let me see. Can you see that? No, it looks terrible. Hold on. I use my phone for everything, and I'm gonna try to see if I can dim this down a little bit to maybe help y'all see. Yeah, there you go. So I use this app right here, um, and to kind of walk y'all through the process. Last year, I didn't have a schedule at all. I literally just is it just on phones? Can't see. Yeah, it's just for phones. Um, So I use last year I didn't have a schedule. When I was on camera, I would record 3 batch videos in a week on a Sunday, and I would edit them throughout the week, post on Wednesday, I mean on Tuesday, and I basically recorded for 3 weeks in one night. Then I went to this different format, and if some of you guys know this, some of y'all don't. How I end up switching to this culture breakdown videos is I gotta go work out after this. Y'all ain't keeping me on here all night. Oh, I'm not keeping myself on all night talking. But I switched to the culture breakdown videos because I like analytical videos on YouTube, and I like breakdown videos like lyric breakdowns or speech breakdowns. I like a lot of that stuff, but not a lot of it exists. So I started a YouTube channel. I said to myself, if it's something I like, I just do it myself instead of waiting for somebody else to do it or waiting for somebody else to create it. I'll just do it myself. So the first person that I did was Charlemagne the God, and it's because it's somebody that I listen to every single week, and I've watched him grow and evolve as a person, as an interviewer, as a communicator over the last 7 years or so. I've watched him. Um, so I did a video on him, and I sent the video to him, and then I also tagged him on Twitter. But I DM'd him the video, and when I did that, he responded within like the next day. He responded, and he was like, "Yo, that video is dope. Can I post it on my YouTube channel?" He had just started his YouTube channel. He was like, "Yo, can I post it on my YouTube channel?" And I was in the house freaking out. I was like, heck yeah, I'll send it to you right now. So I sent them over the video, sent them the thumbnail, and then the next day he posted on his YouTube channel on Sunday. And that video got over 131,000 views on his channel. And I got a lot of subs from it, or a significant amount. And so I thought, like, well, shoot, that worked. I just keep doing it. I like doing those videos. So I was like, I just keep doing it. So um yeah, he does follow me, along with a lot of other celebrities like Ebony K. Williams. Tiffany Haddish just followed me this weekend. I honestly I don't know. I'm a be honest. I think a lot of them, my opinion, I think a lot of celebrities see what I'm doing, they like what I'm doing, and they just watching to see if I stay consistent. I think somebody try to steal my ideal if I don't do it. Have I reached out to anyone else famous? Every single person that I've done a video on, I've reached out to. And almost every single person I've done a video on, they responded to me in the DM as we had a conversation. Almost every one of them. Um, I don't share the DMs and stuff publicly, but I'll talk about it on this live. Had conversations with Charlemagne, Ebony K. Williams, Angela Rye retweeted my video. Um, Joe Buttons retweeted my video twice. That's why that video has so many views, just because of him. Um, I've spoken to Rhapsody, the female rapper. I've spoken to her. Ebony K. Williams on multiple occasions about multiple things. Tiffany Haddish liked a few things this weekend. Deontay Wilder, the heavyweight champion of the world, just DM me last weekend. Um, So it's kind of crazy. It's really surreal. Um, I think so too, Chrissy. I hope I get bigger. I think I will. Just more consistency. I think a lot of these people follow me and watch me because they think that I'm on to something, and I think they just watching me to see how long I go. Rhapsody is dope, and I was very surprised that she responded. Yes, you did. Thank you for tagging Killer Mike earlier today. Um, but some of these people I anticipate to respond. Like I kind of knew Charlemagne would respond, but some of them I didn't. Some of them I strategically targeted because I knew they would respond in support. Some of them I had no clue. Had no clue that Deontay Wilder would ever respond to me. Had no clue that Tiffany Haddish would do that. And I think that they follow me because they saw somebody else that they know follow me. Honestly. Oh yeah, I'll be in there. I'll be in your live, Kamara. Thank you for joining us. I'm gonna get off of here in a little bit and go work out and then jump in your live. Nah, it's all right. I don't think they watched this. But back to my editing process. Sorry. So, what I do last year, I didn't have a schedule. I would literally just try to figure out a person after I uploaded on Tuesday. I would try to figure out a person, and then I would try to put everything together. I go through a long process of trying to figure out the perfect title that's gonna get me ranked higher and all this YouTube stuff. But this year I have a full schedule. I planned out from January 1st. I've had all the way up to February 28th or whatever, and that feels much better to not have to worry about that. Um, so I figure out who I want to do, and then I just find all kind of videos about them. I watch every interview. Listen to podcasts. I listen to music if that needs to be done. I listen to I listen to everything I can. Like I literally consume myself with this person's life. I start following them on Twitter, Instagram, and I just watch everything about them. And I try to pick up a good bit of like their demeanor, their mannerisms, their personalities, what they actually believe in. And when I do that type of stuff, it really helps me, man. I like to read a lot of books, but I can't read because I spend so much time studying these people. But this has become like reading books to me. Um, so I I get into that, and once I do that, I find different videos. You see, I think y'all can see that a little bit better. I think I can dim it down a little bit more. Um, so I'll go to like the Rick Ross video, and you can kind of see like all the different layers. No, you can't. Let me go to today's video. It's not that comprehensive as the rest of the videos have been, but like you can kind of see the layers and the clips. Every one of those little clips is like different video posts and whatever. And so I and if I can get it to scroll up, you can see the audio clips that's in there. So what I do is I go and find all these interviews. I find the points that I want to make, and once I get those points and stuff, I'm terrible at organizing it. But once I get the stuff, I'll download a 3-hour video to my phone. Then I go in and grab the pieces that I need, cut it up, and put it where I want it to go. And then I go back later on and I do voiceover. I script. I call it storyboard and script. So I put it in order of like clips order and I script at the same time. And it usually takes me like 5 hours to do that. So that's why all my videos end up being like 10 to 15 hours worth of work. It's because I watch 10 hours worth of interviews or music or whatever. And then I get into scripting and storyboarding That's my entire process. I wish I could show y'all better on my phone what the editing software looks like. Um, but this is a pretty good idea. I guess that looks much better. This is a pretty good idea of what it looks like. And then every one of my videos have the same format where like I try to make the first minute like the most attention grabbing. One for watch time, but two for promo purposes. I just take the first minute of my video, cut it up, and then I put subtitles to it, and I post it to Instagram, Twitter. If y'all haven't seen that before, so but I'm gonna get ready to go work out. I gotta go work out and record that workout video and edit and post that video. Thank you, ladies, for joining me. I hope y'all enjoyed this, and let's jump into Kamara's live after this. It's been a live night. Thanks to Deanna starting us off. Um, but like I said, I am going to. I think I'm gonna do a series every single Tuesday night. I'm gonna do a video where it's gonna start with the craziest lady I ever met, but keep talking. I gotta go work out, and then we gotta jump into that live stream. My workout, I yeah, I got a few more minutes, but my workout is I jump rope every single day. Every single day. I hadn't even looked at the workout for today. Um, but I'm on a 30-day get lean challenge. I'm on day 21, and today is a 22-minute workout. It's not that bad. Whoa, a lot of different workouts in here. I spent I spent on I spent I spent about an hour. I mean, I spent about $100 on jump ropes. So when I spend money on something, I make sure that I use it. I make sure that I use every bit of it. Um, I told myself if I invest $100 into some jump ropes, I'm darn sure gonna use them every single day. And it's February 4th, and I've jumped rope every day this year, and I'm gonna keep doing it until my legs fall off. Are y'all enjoying this live stream? Was that story time any good? Yeah, I gotta find Silky on IG. See you later. Did y'all enjoy this? Who all is in here left? This time actually flew by pretty quick. I'll find you on there, Silky Sacks. Yeah, yeah, it paid off. I lost I lost seven and a half pounds in January, and I didn't really change my eating habits. I just cut out sugar. Heard Deanna earlier say, "Nope, not doing that." But yeah, I just cut out sugar and jump rope every single day, and and um I lost 7.5 pounds. So heading in the right direction. Um, it is definitely a good workout though. And as far as results, I became a way better jump roper. Like I was another reason why I spent that much on the jump rope is because it cost a lot of money. I mean, it's hard for me to find a jump rope in my size that's like a good size for my height. And so that was about the only company I found that had a quality rope for my height. And so I jumped on that rope, no pun intended. And once I started jump roping, I was a little rusty, but I'm so much better now. Like so much. They try to like do this switch foots, do alternate foot jumps, and do double jumps and do cross. I couldn't do any of that stuff, but I can do almost everything they throw at me now. This isn't that this isn't that bad, but I guess I can see how I can see how it could be difficult for you guys that don't talk a lot. Apparently, I could talk for an hour to myself and have no problem. Um, the next time, yeah, they do. They go by fast watching it. And I'm gonna be honest, I've spent the least amount of time in research this week for this Killer Mike video because I was watching Deanna 3 or 4 times a day. I watched Silky Sax live stream, Diamond Curls and Pearls live stream, freaking everybody was live streaming last week. I know I was just talking my head off. Ain't looking at no comments. Um, yeah, and that's good. And your group, yeah, your live chats are getting much better. Like not you, you are getting better, but I mean like the audience crowd is getting better. Um, Participation is getting better. But I spent the least amount of time doing research last week, and my channel still uh grew a lot from y'all support. Yeah, I know. I've been the conversation guy. So how could I get on live stream and be like, oh my gosh, I can't talk, you guys. What should we talk about? This is my first live stream, so that's weird. I thought maybe this would be like 30 minutes max. But I understand that I could talk a lot. I wish my sister would came in here. Y'all see how funny she is. Maybe another day. I heard you guys. I mean, I saw here somewhere about y'all talking about accountability. That is very important. I started an accountability group that I run this year. Um, it's very helpful. My group is it's a nice little close knit group of people now. And we help each other try to achieve some goals. Everybody in here has YouTube goals for this year, right? Like y'all all set goals for this year. Lives are great for networking. I am a natural at talking, but sometimes I feel it in myself. I'm like, bro, I'm just talking for no reason. This is boring. Um, in real life, I don't know how this was, but yes, monetize. That's everybody goal this year. Yeah. How like have y'all set specific goals like on your subscriber accounts and stuff like that? Something I wanted to point out about my videos. Um, Doing those videos that way, like diving deep into people's mentality and personalities and stuff, it really helps like motivates and change and shift the way I think and the way I behave. Like that Rick Ross video, like seriously changed my mentality and how I look at things and how I like proceed on a day-to-day basis and like trying to be a boss in my head at all times. That Killer Mike video is like a lot of pride. Like you gotta feel that type of stuff. And the reason why I do it and focus mainly on black people, well not mainly, focus primarily on black people is because there are other communication channels but they focus primarily on white people. So I felt like our culture is dope too. We deserve that. Um, I feel like once I hit 1,000, yeah. I I agree. I agree with that. I think that I think that every little bit is a little bit easier. Like your first 100 is pretty tough, and then your next 100 is easier. Your first 500, etc., etc. Even though I haven't made it that far, I like literally started following Deanna from the beginning. Like week 2 or 3 of her channel, and watch her grow like that is pretty impressive. I was a little jelly. I was like, dang, bro, I need to start doing wig reviews. I was like, I bet I could blow up in this wig review space. Dang, bro. All I gotta do is put a wig on. Yep, she is. She is. I was so. I was like, dang, bro, she killing it, bro. I'm finna put on a wig and slay. I'm finna go. But then I was like, nah, that's not me. I couldn't. I'm sure everybody felt this way at some point. Like I've wanted to start a YouTube channel a long time ago. I just didn't know what to start it about. Like I wanted to do when I was younger, I wanted to do pranks and I wanted to do this and do that. Like it's not who I am. Like or not who I grew up to be. Um I wanted to do skits and comedy stuff like like what was homeboy name? Reasons something. He was doing the videos with Emmanuel Sanders or whatever, Emmanuel Hudson and his brother, the other light skinned guy. Like they was doing funny stuff. This was like early 2010s. And I was like, man, I could do that stuff. But it's too late. It's too late. I thought it was too late in 2010. And I'm just now doing it now. Let me see if I can find that kid's channel. Um, what's that guy's name? Unspoken Reasons. Yeah, yeah, that was his name. Oh, we was talking about how great your channel is and how fast you grew, and how you almost made me want to. You made me want to start doing a wig review channel. I was like, dang, bro, if I can grow like that, I'll put a wig on. I can kill in this department as a man. Uh huh. Yeah. Do you remember them from YouTube though? Like when they really, really was like just starting out, like asking all them questions. Like that stuff was really good content. That was 10 years ago almost. Them and Unspoken Reason. And I remember thinking like, man, I could be like them dudes. Like I could do that type of stuff, but it's too late. It's too late. YouTube is already popping. That was in 2010, and now here we are, 2020, and it's bigger. Keep your short hair. I will keep my short hair. Just throw on a wig. What you talking about? Y'all don't even know. Let me find something up in here. Y'all finna have me cutting up, doing sketches up in here. Let me see. Y'all be in y'all videos like this. Hold on. Y'all be in y'all videos like, girl, you see this? Look at me. Then y'all play the little fancy music and it be like, and I'll be so jealous. I'll be over there like, dang, bro, this looks great. This channel looks really great. I like this. Especially Kamar. Yeah, yeah, video, because you be having them colorful wigs. So you be like, this is Kiana. This is Kiana, you guys, on this unit. This is Kiana. Mm-hmm. Yep. And Kiana, look, girl, this thing got 3 combs. Mm-hmm. And it has a side part over here. Mm-hmm. And over here, you can look. And look how deep that part goes, girl. That's what be happening. Y'all tell me I'm lying. I'm sorry, I'm cutting. All right, man. I do be paying attention. Deanna was the first person, you was the first person that taught me something. You was like, hold on, let me fix my wig real quick. You was like, mm-hmm. And girl, this thing is big head friendly. Cause you know I got a big head. And I was like, big head friendly? That's crazy. Yes, it's a wig review, girl. You crazy? Y'all are funny. And then Diamond Curls and Pearls. Hold on. I'm gonna show y'all how her channel be. Hold on. Hold on. She be like, I got too many brushes, y'all, but don't mind me. She like, I'm just gonna put my face on, and then y'all be speeding it up. So be like, y'all are goofy, man. Y'all got me in here cutting up. All right. Oh, thank you guys so much for joining me. I'm just joking. I will be there to support you guys some more. I promise. I promise. Did y'all like my wig review? I'll do some more. Yay to a successful first live stream. Thank you ladies for joining me. Also thank y'all for encouraging me to do this. It says there's 5 people in here. I really wonder if like one of them is my sister or my wife. That would be hysterical. But I don't know. All right. I'm gonna go work out and then I'm hopping in Camara's Jules work live stream. Thank you. Thank you. Look, thank you. Thank you. Bravo. Bravo. Touche. Thank you guys. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm getting out of here. Peace.